And we are so excited because we are talking today on WSA TV with Gail Watson, the founder of Women Speakers Association, about how to leverage your bestseller status. Welcome, Gail.
Hello, everybody. Excited to be here.
Now, with the Voices of the 21st Century, which is in its sixth year, we have hundreds of authors now who are bestsellers, and they are like killing it out there. They are going for it and leveraging the brand of Voices of the 21st Century and getting more opportunities every day that we're hearing about. So we thought we'd kind of go behind the scenes and share some of that with you, right, Gail?
That's a good idea. And this is born from a conversation we've had is just recently when Voices of the 21st Century Conscious Caring Women Who Make a Difference released on February 22nd. The authors have been sharing in our group all the different places that their book is, and it's absolutely amazing. And I think this has been the best year ever, where authors have really been able to put their content out there and build that, in their local bookstores and all sorts of different places. So
I know you've gotten the book in local libraries. You and Karen Watson on different sides of Canada have gotten it into libraries as well. Is that correct?
Library, Charmaine Hammond actually helped led that one with just seeing opportunities in local newspapers, call for local authors and saying, hey, let's submit the book. And it's really keeping your eyes open. And I'm always so grateful for someone like Charmaine, who is always in our Voices of the 21st Century author group. She's always continually sharing those types of opportunities with us.
What I love is that in that group, in our Voices of the 21st Century author group, we keep adding authors, and they keep supporting each other. They keep sharing each other's new books. Even we've had authors leverage their new personal books. So some authors, they go from the Voices book, and then they say, you know what, I'm a bestseller. I want to leverage that status with my own book. And then they get the support of the other authors in the group to cheer them on, to help share it out. And also the community at Women Speakers Association, because we have threads where people can put their books on as well when they go into their launch process.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I love that momentum that's going in there. So when we first started off with Voices of the 21st Century, it was about, becoming an international best-selling author and how you leverage that. We were attracting people who wanted to come into that book because they wanted to get that title, which I always call it's your gold medal if you're an Olympian, because once you have that title, you always have that title, and it applies to everywhere, your signature, on your social media platforms, and on future books. We then started to see a transition into where authors were coming in that had existing books that they'd maybe self-published. They were coming into Voices of the 21st Century. And I remember asking one person in particular, I think she had 6 or 7 books. I said, why do you want to come into this book? And she says, are you kidding? The marketing, the publicity that comes in this, she said, is a no-brainer to me to help fire up, amplify her existing books and to keep them going. So it's been a really interesting to see how the book, as it's been going along, has really changed. And now what you and I were talking about the other day, we've actually crossed this line where it is, because the Voices of the 21st Century now has become a brand. It's recognizable. It has good numbers behind it, so people can leverage that. It has a recognition in the market, just on a place like Amazon. And in social media. So a good, strong following with the hashtag, all of that. And now what we're seeing is that the Voices of the 21st Century is starting to really pick up it's gone to a whole new level. And this is where I think magic is sitting, waiting for people to leverage. right?
I really see that, because if you have not thought about the visibility or created it, what we call a visibility plan, Donna Duffy did her whole
Yeah.
training on that. This is a visibility plan in and of itself. We take you step by step over the course of the next 9 months of how to get more visible, how to leverage your book in visibility, whether it is getting it in the libraries or getting some press, local press, or putting it out and donating it, or having something that you can give to a audience that you speak to, or women's groups or family members or other charities. You have something you can leverage, not only a book, but a brand and a community of people who are going to help you do that. You're going to get the training. You're going to have a whole plan. It's like, it's the perfect timing, because we are halfway through the year now. And if you want the next 6 months to be, catapult you into 2023 with nice visibility, this is the time to start. Would you agree?
Absolutely. And I'm witnessing some authors just from our last launch in February, Annette Lecitra, doing a bang up job out there. I mean, I just saw she just posted, she put the book in a box, a gift box, and had a candle and some other like it was a care package of some kind,
Oh, that's
and it
great.
had sprigs of lavender, rose, and I went, what the creativity of the women in this book is sensational. So yeah, absolutely. Going in, when we start talking about our 2023 plan, ouch, that's 6 months away, comes
Woo-hoo.
really quick. Blink your
It,
eyes and it's here.
it
Um,
does.
yeah, so when we talk about that plan, I mean, I ask you, what is your plan? Because you're as now as we've all, media shares with the world's opened up, everything's, we're moving around and events are happening and things are going, and we have to either catch up, or if while we're breaking through, there's a lot of noise going on. When we all went online, I mean, we all went online, and so now comes the challenge of standing out. So just being able to, I mean, and it's really great, and I'm appreciative of every single author in this book, and also again to Charmaine for really, really helping authors use this book as part of their business. It's an asset in your business to help you, to get you out onto more stages, to get you more visible, um, and in a nice, easy way, because the brand is really doing a lot of the hard work too.
Yeah. So two things. One, about the brand. It is Voices of the 21st Century. That's the main title of the book. But every year we have a theme. And this next theme is women transforming the world. So if you're a woman who is up to transformation in your own life, you've been impacted by others, or you're helping others to transform their lives, or you see or you have a deep desire for transformation in the world and you want to share about that, this is the book to become a voice of the 21st century in. And there are still a couple more spots left.
Yeah, there's a few more spots. We have 6 more spots remaining.
Yay.
So we are, and how you can get connected to the book a little bit more is we have a website that'll give you some information on it. It is a collaborative book, so we share in the marketing, we share in the expense. You can go to voicesofthe21stcentury.com, and
Spelled like that.
yeah,
Voices.
voicesofthe21stcentury.com. Follow the link through. It'll give you all the information. You'll see the investments, everything like that. Now, if you want to discuss it further, if you want to learn how this would be more applicable to you and what you're doing, then let's talk about it. But first, you need to fill in the application. It's really simple, and then you and I will have a call, and we'll talk about it, and we'll see, and be able to answer any your questions or discuss a plan.
So book your time, fill in that form, book your time really soon, because we are filling up. And I'm so in love with all the authors that are coming in. They've got such a passion, such a heart, such a excitement. And, it takes a village to become a best-selling author. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to write my book. And then you write your book. And that's one big effort. But becoming the best-selling author, if you don't have your visibility plan in place and your team in place and putting either the dollars behind it or a lot of effort behind it, it's going to take, you may not get that result, but we do, because we have a village. We have,
Yeah.
and we will give you the courage it takes to create this book. And it just goes from there. It mushrooms out from there. You're going to get more exposure. I mean, yesterday, Gail, you told me, where did you see the book?
Target.
On target.com. Yes, that big store. It's available. Your name in the book, it's available on Target. You now can say, as seen in Target.
Incredible. And that's where it led to the conversation of the book is really picking up momentum. So when you capture those kind of eyes, that's impressive, right?
Yes.
And that came with all the hard work of all the authors within Voices of the 21st Century, following along with their training, which again, thank Laura, Tracy Eman, Charmaine Hammond, and Karen Strauss all contribute to different training segments because as Laura just mentioned, 10% is the writing, 90% is marketing. So when you have that book, it's what do you do next with it? How do you monetize it? And taking it a step further, it's about how to really make it a part of your business. Yes. That's when it's solid. That's when it becomes successful. And that's when it'll be there forever with you when it's part of your business.
And it's easier and easier to do that nowadays because the brand is becoming bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
So we want to invite any of you who'd like to become a voice of the 21st century into the next Voices of the 21st Century, Women Transforming the World. There's a few spots left. So grab your spot at voicesofthe21stcentury.com. And I know, Gail, you'll take good care of them and then hand them off to me and we'll take good care of you. We are a team. We are a village. We build better best-selling authors and visibility plans with you and can't wait to do it for you. So any last wise words?
Excited. Let's, have the plan. Make it easy on yourself. Go into 2023 with strength and go into 2023 with the title, I'm a Woman Transforming This World, and be proud of it and be set up all for International Women's Day, month, year, like to get yourself out there and have a really strong plan. And we want to help you break through that noise and get seen.
Yeah. And I know so many people are wondering, what can I do in this crazy, chaotic world? You can get your voice out there and let us help you.
For sure.
So we'll see you in the Voices of the 21st Century. Can't wait to read your story. Thank you so much, Gail.
Thank you, Laura. Bye.